We're into the action here. Fnatic on the CT side with one smoke and a diffuse kit. You can see quite a technical approach here from the Ninjas. They've got themselves 4 flashbangs, 2 smokes, and Glocks across the board, and very fast pacing towards middle. There's aggression coming in from long, and we trade blows for now. It will be a 3-on-2 in favor of Fnatic, but this could fall either way.
For just a moment, Plopski's so invested, it comes down to Nork and his ability to hold fast. He knows where they're coming from now. Smoke deployed towards Bank. That's going to get Plopski to join the brigade. But now Krim swinging into the corner, and perfect from Nork. That should and would just going to be the 2 of them to attack.
Well, they've got smokes and incendiaries, but now only Krims remains. Rez is playing like an animal out there.
Bit of a standoff over towards that sewer section, but Brolin, as the smoke fades, takes down Rez, who's been on a heater.
He's going to get tested, though. That smoke's fantastic. It does raise the question as to where Brolin could have repositioned. You don't want to be pushing it perhaps off a flash, though. Oh! They've done it! Cleared out the toilets. JW and Brolin, their screen was full white. And now they have to watch as Flusher falls out of the sight. Plopski's in. This could very well be 7-0.
Yeah, I think you might be right here. They've got kits, but only 1 smoke. And NiP are looking more than comfortable here. Lekro does overstep the mark somewhat, though. Now, Civi Krim's finding a kill from the bank position. The smoke down. Pre-fire comes in, though, and Twist is ready for it. 3-on-2 now, and he still has vision towards that bank position. Golden waiting at the CT steps for an opportunity here. One that won't be realized, and it's now just flush up. He's an excellent player, but I don't think he'll be pulling this one off.
Had so many angles to clear at the same time. He will fall, and we see 0-7.
Just the constant battle of the M4s versus...
There's the counter.
Look at it go.
Yeah, that was the double mollies. You could see Rez couldn't go to playground, but instead finds an angle. It's Twist to find the frag on the aggression from Brolin. He's counting on those double incendiaries to slow down the T side, to enable him to take the fight on Party. This is better, though. Flush has clawed one back early. Just shut down Rez and give them that 4v4 they were searching for. Now they can hide and play back the CT angles. Nork, however, is already going to make things a little more difficult. Krims wins an important duel. He'll smoke out Monster and just delay. He didn't see him on the off angle. Look at Krims' position. He's just sat on top of the sandbags there.
They're locked in for B, though, right? Look at who's flank connector right now? Is that Flusher? Yeah, Flusher's position is locked him in here.
No exit for Plopski. That's his death. And we will see the revolver finally sent home. That's a fantastic angle from Krims. Lekro was not anticipating that one. And therefore, Twist has been thrown into what many would consider to be impossible. Lekro, he has other plans. A quick double kill. How did I say Lekro? It's been Twist this whole time.
It's all right.
Well, he goes down regardless.
The assist did pop up there.
Yeah.
So smokes deployed. JW trying to bait them in. Stop them from attention towards Brolin. He's done well to take one. And now Brolin's been caught. Aim punch does give him a bit of a wobble, but still finds the head of Lekro. Looking good. Nork into the site. NiP have the lead, and Krims has only got the MP9 for the retake. He's going to be coming from all the way back in connector. Nork to be planting safe Optimus, and Plopski's already flushed out Golden.
It could be based on how many numbers they had alive when they pushed the site, but yeah, that's a very, very good point there. The idea that they're not allowing themselves to go down. He's snowballed the positive energy here today and continuing to dump that. Look at this. They've tried a double push with a...
But 3 times, I'm not sure that's really correct. Because remember, you can't buy a Desert Eagle if you have the R8 equipped.
You've committed to that.
You can't buy a Deagle anymore, which is actually the most powerful pistol in the game right now.
People win rounds off the back of it solely.
Why would you do that? Brodan can bring this back though. Well, maybe he can't. It's going to be a 4-on-2, and the final round here, and Plopski is just unbelievably good right now. The revolver could save the day. Remember, though, it has to charge up each shot. It doesn't do 100 damage like it used to, but the M4 certainly can. That pumps out a lot of DPS. We are going to see Lekro dropped. Nork and Plopski still low. JW remains on this pistol. Big spray down available. Now the revolver clutch been waiting for.
Oh, they're all so low. I can feel it in my waters. Come on. 13-2 on the half. NiP looking good to close out Overpass.
They even convert the Force, Henry, and we have a 15-2 scoreline. You won't believe it.
I wouldn't believe it.
Well, check this out.
First kill will be going to Brodan, and at that point, ooh, he gets away. All right. He doesn't get a quick kill, but Twist certainly does. What a game he's having so far. It's one of the key scalps as well, but it's all a ruse. It's towards A they go with the bomb, and that will be planted, no problem. Golden's not there to help them out, but he has got a kill towards the B side of the map. Freebie for Lekro and for Rez. The bomb's going down here. Lekro tries to assault their position. It's working out, and they know Golden. He's towards B.
Why is everyone so scared?
Just defuse.
Somebody please touch the bomb.
Someone tell him.
Anybody. Okay, Twister's going to be on it. He does have a kit, so he won't even get a chance to contest, and he will fall 14 for NiP.
Now watch this, Henry. This is the
die?
hard one.
Oh, the knife!
Because I'm so confident in NiP closing this game right here, right now, you wouldn't believe it.
I don't know, the one and done position with a
full
flashbang.
flashed.
There's the one. Where's the trade, Golden?
Fnatic got nothing, Hank.
You got to have more to your game than this. He's just fallen over.
They got nothing.
He's crumbled.
Fallen over. I just have this image of God tripping on a cobblestone.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what it was like, to be honest with you.
Well, no.
That could have been worse. Well, it's a 4-on-2. JW as good as dead, as we'll find themselves in a 4 versus 2 now. Some very awkward moments and questionable ones with the decisions with the pistol purchases as well. But
what pistol was that Crims was using? I don't recognize it. A Desert Eagle, is it?
yeah,
Like
I believe it's quite good in this game. But there it is. Chad, you might be onto something.
And now Fnatic have no money to reinvest for the 3rd round of the game.
You can if you leave.
For M4A1
if you leave the
and
server,
M4A4.
you can do it. Yeah.
No?
Not in ESCA, unless they've changed that over the last couple of years. Back when I was...
Interesting.
he might have had a, as Henry was saying, side-based.
He does, because he's brought it to the T-side Eagle.
Okay.
Here. Rez will be forced out.
Molly missed. He's ahead of it still. It was meant to clear out his position. Now it's in the middle of nowhere. It's doing nothing.
And he gets a shadow. He gets 2. This time Golden will shut him down before the bullets can do the talking. And Lecro, he has the AUG. He can just chunk away at them. It sounds like Optimus Prime chewing his meal every single time he pulls that trigger.
There it is.
The end of that. 16-2 is the scoreline. NiP. They make this one of the quickest halves we've had. A very fast conclusion to our first map. And NiP, they take their map.
Molotov's available on the T side here, and 4 players quick up towards middle. It was Twister with absolutely dismantling the offense, and he's going to get a great shot to open things up here as well. JW goes down first again, as we'll see him plucked away from the pack. And at this point, Lecro spots a few towards middle as Brolan gets himself up and towards window. Spotted, I believe, by Lecro, but it doesn't seem to matter. Great reaction. The 180, it lands.
Yeah, and that's going to get him right back into the running. I'm intrigued to see what Twist's going to be able to do with his smoke. It's not really going to hold them at bay far, because just jumping straight through one. Golden, and he's missed his shots. Nork struggled. Klopsky the same. Golden has just opened up this site wide open. A double kill and a missed shot from Rez. That's the pistol round sealed. But NiP, they're not gobbling up the bait. They have put all their pieces in the right place, but Scouts, as soon as this gets hectic, close quarters, they lose a whole lot of their potency. The Deagle's quite the opposite, and speaking of, Rez has got his in a prime position to at least collect 1. 2 clicks of his mouse is all it takes into the belly button of one of the Fnatic members that chooses to push a little too far. Rollins up first, and there's the shot. Does get a second as well, looking for a reload. He even pulls out his knife. Finally, the spray connects from Golden. And Twist, he's biding his time. Golden's got another way into the site, and he's dug him out of the hole that they did just get thrown into.
No.
Flusher! Oh no, his Deagle shot connected onto J-Dubs, and they've got line of sight on the bomb.
Oh.
No! Golden's got 10 HP. NiP are actually going to take this round from a team kill. We rarely see them, and that's it. It's converted. Oh, baby, can I see that one again?
Oh,
Beautiful.
he survived. He was the 3rd A defender who survived all that time while the rotation was coming in.
Well,
Now look at this.
They're getting the bombs down. They're getting kills. Flush has found another one. And it's up to NiP to recover the situation again. This could be the map we were looking for. The first certainly wasn't in the 16-2 affair, but trust me, this one's going to be close. Fnatic are keeping things very interesting. JW will find the 2nd kill of the round, but it is replied by Lecro.
Okay, patience. It's a big game. Crims is going to clear his corners, and another NiP player caught sleeping. Bomb down, should be Fnatic's round, but they haven't brought much into this. The fact that Flusher managed to get that ridiculous opening frag has got them into this stead, and, well, Lecro does manage to get Golden dead, but I'm not sure if they're even going for this. Yeah, Plopsky's heading to the B site. Fnatic with just, I mean, a couple of paper clips and a ruler have managed to win this round.
They're limping out one at a time. There was a chance to isolate a frag there, but they've just sent out their baby-faced assassin of Rowan to open things up, and now the rest of Fnatic will follow on through.
Yeah, re-smoking the gap as well. They leave the gap when they don't need it, smoke it when they do. JW and Crims have caught some bullets, but the bomb does go down. We've got ourselves a 5 versus 3 after plan, but the retake from Lecro has at least started positively. He caught some good bullets into Brawlan on Sandwich. The last man is Twist, and he's not going to be able to save his FAMAS. He's about to lose it.
I feel like when they're convinced they have to use the double orb setup and it has to be brought out every single time, that's when you get a problem.
Right.
When the system's been built around that idea. And when it comes through, situational, we'll
Go!
get into this later, as we do have a very fast approach. Crims cracks open the B site. Will this double orb setup work out for them? Time will tell. I don't think it will. They've been smoked out, mollied out. fragged out. At this point, they have to save the orbs, I think. Brolan with the one with the good spawn, checking towards middle.
The question is, can Fnatic
Nice.
close as quickly on their CT side as what NiP did on Overpass?
That's true. Yeah, we did get the neat and tidy 16 too. It's very rare to see such a clean conversion of an early half lead. Often there's a lot more trials and tribulations before you can convert your crazy first half, but NiP did it cleanly. And now revenge for Fnatic on the cards. Twist is going to catch Crims there. That's nice, but the trade is likely. He's going to throw out a smoke and try and bait the retreat. Brolan, AWPing close quarters, has actually managed to find the frag. Flusher, however, does not win his duel, and so the round now favors NiP. Into B, who is that? It's Lekro.
Yes, and he's got a lot of work to do here, but I think he's got a prime position to shove it down. Oh, maybe not. They can't catch a break here, Mirage. He'd done everything at that point. It looked so good, but Brolan is absolutely destroying them here. Plopsky with 34 HP, locked out by the flames towards the bomb site, but he has brought it back to a 1 versus 1. The grenade could do some damage as well, significant damage towards Golden. He's getting himself a lifeline here.
And I'm not sure if Golden knows if he's out yet. So if Plopsky bides his time, Golden's going to get paranoid. He's actually crossing over, tucking himself in the corner. Plopsky continuing to wait this one out. Now it's time for process of elimination. Doesn't really have the time for this one, and Golden's going to catch him. Good patience from Golden. He played that one to perfection, and Plopsky, nice nade. Bare minimum, that's not too bad.
Double orb setup, or triple orb setup on the T side, I should say. You don't see that too often. And Flush is making it work. That's towards the A ramp. Plopsky goes down.
Yeah, a little red Leicester.
Little light dusting.
Fnatic is so comfortable running this clock down. I think it's clearly indicated that NiP are uncomfortable when the clock does get run down. We didn't see so much of this on Overpass, at least not successfully. We had a couple of attempts at Fnatic hitting the A site late, and well, look at this. NiP did manage to stabilize in this situation, and Rez with a chance. Here's the threat from the apps, does tuck in. 10 seconds. JW has to plant in the smoke, and Rez, he was going to give it his best shot. Brolan babysits, and they will win the round.
He could have denied it all there with the knife kill, but it doesn't come through, but maybe Nork can. He's got 10 HP up against JW. He seems to be hitting absolutely everything at this point. He upgrades to a Krieg, and he might have timed this to perfection here. Nork has got a kit, smoke, and no head. 13 to a half. They're going to be rushing B by the looks of things here.
I like it.
And they send all 5 players over this side of the map. Couple of self smokes as they make their way through. Flashbangs there, but 3 CTs ready and waiting. Could be an absolute bloodbath once again. Fnatic have spotted it, but here comes Rez. Can he get the first kill? Golden certainly can. And Nork with the Glock, trying to get his second. Looks like NiP are going to pick this pistol up as they confirm it with the third.
Yeah, and I saw this one coming. You asked me in the break, Henry. You said, Chad, are they going to win the pistol? I said, probably not. This
Probably
is going to be the 16-7.
Yeah,
NiP they'll win the force buy in the following. They'll be able to battle back with the first gun round. And then eventually, Fnatic will win with a Crims ace.
Yeah, that does sound about right.
There we go. Haha, even the Observer can't troll us now. Well, that's a lie. I'm not asking you to try.
No, please don't troll us,
Please don't
Bastion.
troll. Please. Thank you, Crims. Let's see.
Oh, Crims is in the open.
And Golden's done it again. He hits these long-range shots. He does immediately get traded, though. Nice work from Plopsky, using that scope to good success at range.
Well, the rounds that have seen like lock-ins for NiP have fallen apart pretty quickly. They have not checked Krim's position at this stage, and it looks like it could fall apart. He gives up his position there with the shots, but he still somehow makes it work. Krims will be dropped. And now Brolan, 2 versus 1, but he has got the Krieg in hand on the CT side. We know what that means usually. 35 seconds here. They have no smoke, but they do have a flashbang and a chance to get the bomb down. But if they challenge him at all, he's going to hit this shot. You know he is. And Twist, what are you doing? Walks down the open with the bomb, offers himself up. There's no real reason to do that, but he offers it up, and now Plopsky left it an impossible task. He's got to recover the bomb. It's in the open, and Brolan has all the advantages required.
So Brolan's going to let him... No, he's not!
Flash will obscure his vision, won't be able to hit the shot. But Crims, the connector specialist, he has no troubles converting.
Yeah, and we talked about mid-control before. We saw the absence of it in the first CT side from NiP. This is a stark contrast already.
Yeah, absolutely true. This is looking for map points as well. Fnatic are up against CZs, MAC-10s, 1 Krieg. Should be map point here. And we'll move on to train momentarily. I didn't think it'd be like this, though. Krims with the opening frag, and he does get taken down to 22, but that just means he'll play a more defensive game at this point. And they're going to be boosting up towards window, maybe at the worst possible time. Flusher just about to arrive at the scene of the crime. Gets one, tucks himself in towards CPL, and that means the AWP can face as well.
A missed shot from J-Dubs, but now their attention's drawn, and Flush is going to continue to stop them in their tracks. He cut Twist down to size on the bench. And talking of the bench, Golden's punished another one. This one does seem to be somewhat of a T-trap. Now, unfortunately, he still hasn't checked it, and he will get caught. Practicing their mechanical aim. Their nades.
Practicing the nades. Seeing the Fnatic are very effective in that department, but the headshots are working out quite nicely for North. Could there be one more NiP round in the tank? If they get it with pistols, that would be impressive, but they're in a 4-3 right now. Smokes are exchanged towards CT spawn. They're trying to get the plant down. Double spray down, not realized, but it is going to be a 3-on-1, and Twist will be removed. 16-5, Fnatic will answer back after losing 16-2 on Overpass. They're looking much stronger here, and we'll move on to Train.
Ooh, okay. So those smokes are going to start flying in. You can see one is for the bomb train, interestingly enough. It hopes to pop cross, and one on top of it itself.
Look at that.
This is
insane.
perfect. They can even get the bomb down. He's already in connector. How is he getting so far behind the enemy lines?
What on earth?
What's going on? I'm so perplexed. They're going inner. Through in. What? Now Crims has killed Nork on the rotate. Twist is going to potentially go down as well. He does have a kit. This is important frag. Prolin's found it. And Fnatic, they've caused chaos, but a 3v3 is far from over. This pistol round will continue in the chaos. Necro pushed up on green. They know where he is. Flusher holding the pop for now. Plopsky has so much utility still, though. What on earth is he going to do with that at this stage in the round?
It
Nothing.
somehow falls on its head. After finding that amazing execution, getting Crimson CT spawn, it's still a 3-on-2 in favor of NiP. And Lecro, he misses the initial shot, but makes up for it on the second. Oh, does he ever? He does manage to close things out. 4 kills for Lecro in total. On the CT side of Train, I expect some sort of tomfoolery to be presented here. Maybe towards the lower ramp. We have got one MP9 position ready and waiting. Plopsky flash through. No one there, but the HG will be thrown around the corner pretty successfully. And the smoke and MP9 combo works out quite good for a kill. JW surely going to go down here.
What is going on? This Train game started hectic and looks like it's going to continue in that vein. 4 versus 4. Bloodshed. Rez does deal with the JW, and that's quite a forward position for a CT to find himself in 60 seconds into the round. That's going to really corral Fnatic into Ivy. Look at Golden go. The Golden Goose does it again. Crims now catching the moonwalking Rez. And the frags just keep going. My God, this Counter-Strike is unlike anything we've seen over the last couple of days.
CT waiting for the smoke to dissipate. Crims has got him, and it's a very convincing finish there. No pressure applied to Crims whatsoever. He had full control of the situation.
It's another quick one.
Like really, Brolan opens up the fragging department here. That's Rez going down, but Twist and Orc starting to wake up now. This is actually looking convincing for them.
Oh my God!
The Crims and Flush out of nowhere. They've got a 3-on-2, and we've got one player towards connector, Plopsky, who will be alone now as his teammate is just absolutely obliterated.
It just feels like Fnatic throw their opening utility, wait for it to fade, and then take the jewels that are waiting for them on the other side. Now with just one man, Plopsky, he's going to get caught as well by Crims, and that will be another for Fnatic.
This is a pretty humbling game for NiP right now.
Damn, Chad, you are good at words that sound like other words.
What was that one where you stacked the letters? It was light Scrabble, but easier? Upwards, I think they called it.
Boggle.
Boggle.
Yeah, well, that's probably a better name. I'm pretty sure it was called Upwards.
Oof. Okay, well, Golden's definitely not having any issues at this point in time.
Moving on from board games, we'll... Upwards. I've seen this play on words with a game about words. That's if you use, the more points you get.
I didn't see what he lines up with.
It's a shadow on the ground.
Yeah, I know it's just on the line of shadow, but what kind of... how is JW constant? Is he teleporting? Has he got these newfangled abilities I've heard people can use?
This is good for NiP. They found 2 openings. Lecro has the AWP. He's going to grab another. He's locked down inner. He's found the 3rd, and now it's just Flusher. 1v5 situation. It's tough. He is getting pushed.
Bang. No.
But do they want it, Chad?
It looks likely. 3 individuals walking their way down.
Oh dear. That is so... That's why they send him in first.
Yeah.
These young guns, with the Krieg especially, like, there's not many players that can take him down. Rez will strike back with the AK-47, but JW, even with 12 HP, it's not slowing him down at all. Where Lecro, he's in a precarious position, as you can see. Brolan will find him as well. Good Molotov to fend off the final player here. Nork is stuck behind it, and he'll have to push out. He's being spotted. It's another round on the board for Fnatic.
If they get 5, maybe there's a chance for this one to be a bit more of a drawn-out affair here, but Fnatic starting to show their experience in class, and just as they wanted to get aggressive, Brolan's done exactly that. He pushes out, gets the opening, has to be dealt with, and that's changed Rez's port of call.
Here we go then, the inside play. Lekro needs to deliver with this orb, and the first shot is successful. Can he find more though? It does buy space for Plopsky, who might not even need it at this point. His teammates are providing all the covering fire, and now just Flusher. Left in the 1 versus 3, nothing to say about it though.
It's not too bad, as it will be fast onto Yard.
Straight rolling out a pop shot, but Rez and Lekro. My goodness, everyone's going down this time. Flusher clawing one back, and oh no, from a 3v5, is it really happening? It looks like it is. Nork, he is going to shut down Flusher, so we've got ourselves the 2v2 we were hoping for. Right down to a full 90-second mid-round.
What utility is remaining? It's a Molotov for JW. If he nails this shot, call it done, because he can go to the upper ramp now. There's no smoke to deny this Molotov, which he can throw from the upper ramp directly on the bomb itself. And even with this incendiary, a 4 defusers is his only option. Molotov's up there, 4 diffusers it.
Deep molly's good.
That's something.
Forces Flusher forward, but he still has cover. Now Nork can get the frag, but he will not. Flusher does not falter. Triple kill from him, and he warms up his feet.
Of Mirage, but we'll see if this is enough here, as they really are throwing caution to the wind at this point. JW is just running around finding kills, and that's the first one to him at Ivy. That's going to be twist removed, but Nork can maybe pick up the pieces here. That sort of sentence, I suppose.
Well, I was going to follow it up with a nice sentiment, in the sense of they clearly know what they're doing, right? They're able to play off of these advantages and the flair that JW has in his aggressive style. Once he makes room, they're able to get their groove on as Crims takes down Rez. It's going to leave a 2-on-3 situation. Hard to win.
It's like they've just been playing this game at this level for so long that they kind of... Oof, nice shot from Nork.
Individuals staying together, but Crims now in a 1-on-3 situation. All the work to do, 20 seconds left. Bomb on his back. Flash off towards Ivy, gets to bomb train. They're letting him plant.
I don't think... Ooh, okay, there was a moment there. A second where I think he gets that opening kill, but still, it will be double digits for Fnatic. We get into the third and final map, and Fnatic have a 10-5 lead on their CT side of train, and Brolan showing no signs of slowing down here. He's connecting bullets towards the Ivy position. Are his teammates going to swing out and help him? Yes, they are. It's going to be a first brutal edge of a Brolan. He wants another one, and he gets it. Unbelievable scenes here as Nork and Plopsy are asking what in God's name just happened to them, as now they have to commit towards inside. They can't even plant there. The incendiary's been dropped on the bomb site as Crims picks up yet another frag. This is not safe for work. Turn off your screen. This is just too much.
Obscure your eyes, children, because this is a massacre. 16-2, 16-5 could be on the cards. Rez wants to change that as he does land a nice little dink into Golden as he unloads his clip for the reload. And good night. Lekro. Flusher's the one to tuck in the sheets. Nice and tight this time, but he does go down. Nice deagling from Twist to keep the NiP squad in check of the NiP half-buy.
This can still fall apart if JW goes down without getting anything done. Well, he's already found one. And there it is!
It takes so long to pull out, is what he said to her. But Brolan and Golden will confirm it. 15-5, we are close to concluding this ridiculous series.
They're going to be faking it this time. Lekro's going to go out. Same situation. Molotov to land. JW up and over. The rest out. Pop Dog.
Brolan, double kill. Crims chases it, and it does look like Fnatic will advance to the next stage of competition. They're in good company. Do not fear. Astralis, Na'Vi, FaZe Clan, and none other than Fnatic. It is just going to be Rez looking to claw this one back, but it's not going to happen. 16-5, Fnatic are secure for stage 2 of EPL Season 11.